Hey, what's up you guys, this is DarthZadyBun for ZHM Entertainment here at Cosmic Comics with another video review. Now today I'm having a look at the DC Collectibles Batman statue, which is rendered in the style of Mike Mignola as part of the DC Designer series of statues, a fairly new release on the market and an impressive line overall. Now, as is always the case with a review of this nature, we will consider both the aesthetics and the age factor. So let's get into it. When we talk aesthetics, we refer to the overall visual appeal of a statue. In other words, what is this piece going to do for your display? Now, as you can see, we have a fairly imposing Batman statue over here, rendered in the unmistakable style of Mike Mignola, most famous for his work in his creation, Hellboy. Now, this particular pose was previously seen in a Batman black and white statue. In the picture is the first edition one, which was a knockout of a piece. And as you can see there, the imposing nature of the character and this particular art style is rendered quite nicely in the statue. What really stands out to me, aside from the impressive sculpt with that distinctive look, is of course the paint work. Now, in addition to the blacks, greys, blues and yellows of the suit, you also see some very deft shading done all throughout the figure. In other words, the shading here, the darker greys you see, are quite pronounced, and what they do is, in the light, it sort of adds an extra dimension to the statue, as is clearly indicated by the legs there. In addition to that, the sculpt work is quite deft, quite pronounced, and it is overall a very impressive piece. Visually, at the very least, I would have to say I am quite impressed. Which brings us, of course, to the age factor. The age factor is a generic standard that we use to assess the degree to which a figure makes one go ish with excitement or ish with disappointment. Now, I generally break this up into two pieces. First part would be the price point, and the second part would be the overall appeal of the statue. So, price point. Now, I have to say this is not a cheap figure by any means, but at the same time, it's not one that's likely to break the bank, and it is definitely well worth the price point. In terms of overall build quality, this is a cold cast porcelain statue, so it is relatively fragile. I would be careful with it, but overall, just the overall look of it, I mean, this is just a kick-ass figure on every conceivable level, and I have no hesitation with recommending it whatsoever. In fact, it elicits a resounding ish with excitement. Now, if you'd like to get a figure like this or any of the other thousands of figures in stock, you can chat to our friends at Cosmic Comics. The details are described there, and I hope to chat to you guys soon. Ciao!